What's going on YouTube? Trucking Life here. One more time, guys. Got a little advice on this before I start this video, guys. You got some guys that'll wait on you to drop a box. And I dropped the box over there when I first came in, which it worked out for me and it worked out for the guy that came in, guys. Anybody see this radio? You guys already know where I'm at. So it worked out for both of us. But before you drop the box, guys, make sure that guy, when he get it, he check it. And before you even start unhooking it, make sure when you stop, because you know some guys will check it after you drop it and they say, oh, I don't want that. And they'll leave it there. And especially this rail yard right here, they'll get banned out of this joint, man. So before you pull off, make sure the guy check it before you start unhooking. Once you give you the thumbs up, drop it, then pull forward a little bit, make sure you hook to it, and then you pull off. If you go through the trouble hooking to it, then you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to worry about that. Thought a little fun fact, man. I gave this guy a box before this dude left in the middle of the hour, man. I was like, what this? I was like, dude, you shouldn't ask me for the box, man. But anyway, I'm picking up this trailer right here. This box right there, 53 footer MHU. The video today, guys, will be about the different problems you'll have dealing with a 40 or 20 versus a 53 foot box or chassis. These are some differences that I've experienced, guys, dealing with these things. And I say they kind of surprising, but let me go ahead and write this number down real quick, guys. Let me get focused for a minute, and then I'll see you guys in a minute, guys. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, YouTube. So, like I was saying, guys, some of the common problems and distinct differences. I'm tired, man. That landing gear, boy. That landing gear gave me the flux, boy. That's locked. Check this. Good. Hey, man. What the heck is going on? Man, this stuff don't ever. Boy, this stuff this stuff don't cease to amaze me, man. Like, why they got chassis buried behind boxes? Like, what's the purpose? Anyway, man, let me. Interesting. I gotta find a way to get that off. Alright, 048 1766. Alright, I gotta find a way to get around this. The heck, man? I don't even want to climb under that, man. As soon as I go up under this thing, might decide to say, oh, he under the drop down. And this whole thing is freaking fall down on me, man. To walk around. It's a stack of chassis behind these trailers, guys. Why is it back here? I don't know, man. I don't know. These are what I'm talking about anyway. These are 40 footers, guys. The problems with the 40s that I see a lot of is lights. Of course, you know, tires. That's common with the 53s and the 40s. Mainly, a lot of the lights is missing on these things. And they have like a lot, especially in the winter time, these things seem to be more frozen, with my experience. They freeze up a lot easier than 53s. These things get stuck too, but mainly, these are the ones I really have to do a lot of hammering to the brake drums and everything else. When I get one of these in the winter, you go back and forth a little bit, 9 times out of 10 they'll break. The 40s and the 20s, you gotta wrestle with these things to get them things to move. You know, so did I lock this? I'm over here talking. I still gotta check them tires. Nope, I didn't lock it, man. And it's all up against here. It's all up against there. You know what? There we go. All right, mud flaps, no air leaks. Let me check this real quick, guys. Good, 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 good. And this load's super heavy, so I gotta be real careful. It's super hot outside right now. With this heavy load, they'll blow really quick, so I gotta be super careful, Mr. Guy. From hitting it, I got a good idea where the air pressure is at. I don't think they'll blow. If you want to do 40s and 20s, these are some of the problems you might run into, common problems. If you want to do 53s, these are some of the common problems I've seen, guys, with 53s and 40s. But at the end of the day, a problem is a problem, man. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna finish the video here, guys. Made to the customer. Super late, like 2 hours late for the appointment time. I don't know how it's gonna go. But I'm out the end of here because the rail yard, boy, they got crazy in that, man. Trying to get out, it got a little hectic, man. I don't know the guy coming out. The good thing about it, I don't see a lot of guys here. I see a lot of house trucks. I see one guy right here getting in his truck. Don't know if he finished or not, but I figured to pull up here. Go check in, guys. I'm gonna finish explaining the difference between 20s and 40s and 53s, the different problems you'll have with these guys. So anyway, so alright guys, let me go check in real quick, guys. Alright guys, stay tuned. So alright YouTube, so I got it back into door 7. Got back to door 7 over there, so I'm guessing, you see where that trailer at? There's 2 slots over from that trailer. 2 slots over from that trailer, so I'm gonna bag in, guys, real quick. Had them break the seal, then, you know, I gotta pull back in the dock, break the seal, and then pull back out, open my doors, then back in the door, guys. So, gonna bag in real quick, and then we'll go from here. We'll go from there, so. Guys, I'm in the door. We're going to turn red and turn back green when they break the seal. So alright YouTube, like I say, man, I'm late. I'm still waiting on these guys right here to turn it red so they can break the seal, then turn it back green so they can let me go pull up so I can open the doors like that and back in. But they say I'm super late for this appointment, man, so I don't know, they probably got probably took it personal, man. I don't know. You never know, some places, man, they make you pay when you're late, man, but hey man, ain't much I could do about it today, baby. Place still down. Don't know if even the doors even. I don't even know if the door is still open right now. It sounds like it's still closed, but I don't know. But anyway, all right guys. So I'm leaning on the trailer in the shade, man. It's a hot situation out here, man. It's really hot. For a long time, guys, I was terrified of the 20s and 40s, man. Terrified. Man, I seem like it, right? I was terrified of the 20s and 40s. But you know, I dodged them. I say about 5 years I dodged 20s and 40s, guys. I only dealt with 53s. But then dealing with 53s, I was like, you know what, man? You know, like I said, anybody seen my older videos, I left that company, man, because oh, they over there loading him. What about me, huh? Anyway, so like I say, I was dealing with 53s a lot, and the company I was with, man, I bounced around with the 53s, and I was like, people were like, well, the money in the 20s and 40s, you know, I was like, I really don't want to do them 20s and 40s, man. So I was like, I really don't want to do the 20s and 40s, guys, man. First of all, I dabbled with them for a little bit, and they gave me problems. But anyway, I just didn't want to deal with them. So anyway, I ended up dealing with them, but these are some of the differences I noticed from dealing with 53s. I got a 53 for today. And then I deal with a lot of 20s and 40s. 90% of the time now, I deal with 20s and 40s. The front 2 pins, same as the 53 footers, no difference. They might be missing, or they might be broke, or they might not work right, or the box may be kind of crooked, and they won't go in. That's nothing really distinct. Now I would say the glide hands on the front of the chassis, I will say this, on the 53s, they be missing a lot. They be broken off, you know, the 5th wheel, back into them, and you know, mess it up. But for the most part, the 53s, I haven't seen them as bad as them 20s and 40s. 20s and 40s, I don't know how they break them whole things off. The 20s and 40s, man, right here on the 53s, guys, let me show you what I'm talking about. On the glide hands, let me show you what I'm talking about. There you go. All right. On the 53s, this may be broken off, so somebody backed into it, but at least the part where you screw the glide hand on, When you screw it on right here, that part on, I would say a lot of them still be there. On these 20s and 40s, that part right there, guys, I can't even. That part, that little gold nut thing, that thing be broken off, man, like somebody chopped it off or something. I seen that a lot on the 20s and 40s. I don't know what's going on with that, man. I don't know if it's a conspiracy or what. That's one major difference I see between the 53 footers and 40s and 20 chassis, guys. Them things on the 20s and 40s be missing a lot. They be more messed up. And the lights on the 20s and 40s, they be gone a whole lot more than on 53s. They be gone on 53s too, man, but you might have 1 or 2 lights out on the 53, maybe 3, maybe 4. I did a video when I picked up a 40 foot out of a customer. I had to replace like 5 or 6 lights. I think it was only like 1 light that wasn't even missing or not working. Or was working. Or not missing. Anyway, I had to replace like 5 lights. I ain't never had to do that with a 53. Don't get me wrong, they miss lights too. Like this one, you can pop this one out, pop back in. No big thing, right? The 20s, you ain't gotta worry about no boxes sitting on top of the pins with 20s too much, because they on that turn pin system like the back one is right here. Back here. I can't show you guys now, but if you want to see how that pin look in the back, go watch some other videos, guys. These pins back here, they turn like this. They turn like that. They turn. So on the 20 footers, it's all 4 pins turn like that. So you really don't have to worry about a box being on top of the pin as much. I have seen them kind of on top of the pin, but not a lot. Now the 40s and the 53s, they had this in common. The box may be sitting on top of the front pins, or they may be sitting on the back of the pins. That's 20s and 40s. I mean the 40s and the 53 footers had that same problem. 20s, you gotta worry about this too. The wiring system, like this one, the wires is wired to the back, guys. Back there. On some of these 53s, the wires hang down right here. Now I've seen that when they hung down too low, or they was torn or messed up. Now you have to watch them. This particular chassis, they wired them, they rolled it in here. So it's not hanging down right here, which is good. But on the 53s and the 20 footers, because the 20 footers slide, so when it slides, the wires hang down. So you gotta watch them on the 20s and on the 53s. Only time they hang down on the 40s is if they're up front, when it slides from a 40 to 45. Then they have the cords, the wires, the airline, the 2 airlines and the emergency line, the 2 airlines and the electrical line be hanging down in the front. It hangs down a little bit, especially when it's not stretched out to the 45 and to the 40. The wires hang down, you gotta watch that. But mainly the 20s and the 53s, you gotta watch that, guys. While I'm back here on the 53 footers, this pin right here be missing, broke, or stuck. It might not work real good because it's sliding right here. Because of that sliding right there. Sometimes that thing be all jacked up, man. And sometimes some customers, you gotta slide your tandems. These are the tandems, for those who don't know. These 53 footers have like bad orders on them. Don't get me wrong, the 40s and 20s got bad orders and holds on them too, but the 53s got more. I have experienced more holds on these 53 footers than I did the 20s and 40s. Only time 20s and 40s we have a hold on it if it's red tag, from my experience, or somebody got to make a repair on it. Somebody wrote it up for repair. Just like this, when you bring it into the rail yard, ask you if there's any chassis defects. You say no, yeah, whatever the case may be. Some people say yeah, and there may be a hold on the 20s and 40s. But these things, I've seen holds on these in the rail yard, loaded, ready to go with a load. You try to get out, it's a hold on it. And the rail yard put it on the chassis with a hold on it. I really can't say about the 20s and 40s I've experienced a lot of holds on the chassis. I have experienced some, but I've experienced more with the 53 footers, guys. These are some of the differences you see, the problems you may have with the 20s and 40s versus the 53 footers. 53s, I will say this. Now, I don't know, most of my blowouts I've had with the 1020s, really, I blew out, these are 11Rs right here, guys. 11Rs, 22.5, in case somebody want to know. The PSI on these things should be between 90 and 95 cold on these, the 11Rs. Anybody want to know 1020s are? I got videos showing what 1020s are and 11Rs. You can see the difference, in case you guys don't know. These should be at 90-95 PSI cold. That's how I run them. It's super hot out here, super heavy. I got a beer load in here, guys, so it's super heavy, man. Really, really heavy. But I made it here with no blowouts because I made sure the air pressure was right on this thing. you got a better chance of surviving it, guys, if you check the air pressure on this stuff. But anyway, but I digress. Most of my blowouts, guys, came from 1020s on a 53 footer. I don't know what's good about the 20s and 40s with 1020s, but it seems like they ride better with the 40s and 20s, guys, than they do with 53s. Oh man, we finished? Hope they holy about to turn me green over here, man. You hear that? Turn me red, they turn me green so I can open these doors and then back in. They pull a plate. Did they pull a plate? See the plate going down? Okay, they finished with him. All right, cool, man. But anyway, guys, see the light up there still green? So these guys probably finna make me pay. They probably finna make me pay something big time, man. But anyway, alright, YouTube. Hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding what's going on around here. And I'll see you guys in the next video.